On June 22, 1969, at the age of 47, Deans found Garland dead in the bathroom of the rented Chelsea, London Mews house. The coroner, Gavin Thurston, stated at the inquest that the cause of death was an incautious self-overdosage of barbiturates. Her blood contained the equivalent of 10 Seconal capsules. Thurston stressed that the overdose had been unintentional and that there was no evidence to suggest she had committed suicide. Garland's autopsy showed that there was no inflammation of her stomach lining and no drug residue in her stomach, which indicated that the drug had been ingested over a long period of time, rather than in one dose. Her death certificate stated that her death had been accidental. Supporting the accidental clause, her doctor noted that a prescription of 25 barbiturate pills was found by her bedside half empty and another bottle of 100 was still unopened. A British specialist who had attended her autopsy said she had nevertheless been living on borrowed time owing to cirrhosis. She had turned 47 just 12 days before her death. Her Wizard of Oz co-star Ray Bolger commented at her funeral, "She just plain wore out." After her body had been embalmed by Desmond Henley, Deans took Garland's remains to New York City on June 26, where an estimated 20,000 people lined up for hours at the Frankie Campbell Funeral Chapel in Manhattan to pay their respects. On June 27, James Mason gave a eulogy at the funeral, an Episcopal service led by the Reverend Peter A. Delaney of St. Marylebone Parish Church, London, who had officiated at her marriage to Deans. The public and press were barred. She was interred in a crypt in the community mausoleum at Ferncliff Cemetery, in Hartsdale, New York.